the main, the three lawsuits, three different states. Can you find points of validity to any of them? And if so, could you explain them to us?
Sure. Shep, I would like to find points of validity in these lawsuits, but I really honestly can't. As you know, in order for a lawsuit to get into court, there's got to be a legal claim. So if you want to stop the count, there has to be a basis. You have to say, look, here's a law that's being violated. Here's a rule that's being violated. Here's a constitutional principle that's being violated. And you're doing that, and as a consequence, I'm losing my constitutional rights or legal rights or something to that effect. And you don't see that in these lawsuits. In fact, the best that you see are lawsuits saying, well, you didn't allow enough observers, or you didn't follow the rules to allow us to observe. And that's an indication that these lawsuits don't have a lot of merit to them. And that's the honest truth in terms of trying to do an objective evaluation of what's going on with these lawsuits.
So it's your sense that once they're filed, there's a process, and that if they're following the law, they'll be rejected, and that'll be the end of that. That's
correct. So because what they're trying to do, these lawsuits are essentially trying to stop the count. So you have to have some justification. The process here is to count every single vote. And then if they did something wrong in the tabulation, then the states have a mechanism. Every state has its rule. For example, you could ask for a recount, or you could go through the contest or protest provision of the state, or you could go into federal court and say, hey, here's the constitutional provision that has been violated or a federal statute that has been violated. So there are mechanisms to address problems when they come up. The Trump administration, the campaign is trying to stop the counts, but there's no basis. So what that means is that they could file the lawsuit, but more than likely, and this is exactly what we're seeing, the lawsuits are not getting anywhere. Courts are not taking them that seriously.
All right, Guy, that's clarifying, and it gives us context, and I can't thank you enough.